Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about the Chelsea shot stopper, the main man, the main man. It's my bad. I got a bit too excited, but yeah, we'll be talking about the main man, Edouard Mendy. Yeah, so the title of the of this video is a bit clickbaity. I think is Edouard Mendy Chelsea's greatest ever goalkeeper? I think that's what I'm gonna make it. Yeah. The short answer is no. You know what I mean? I'm not a madman as much as I do love a good clickbait. Petr Cech is Chelsea's greatest ever goalkeeper. I don't think anyone will dispute that. Petr Cech is also one of the greatest ever Premier League goalkeepers. So before Mendy even gets to that chat, he'll first have to cement himself in the Premier League world. You know what I mean? But does Mendy have a chance of becoming Chelsea's greatest ever goalkeeper? I would say yes. Reason being is, I always tweet this a lot that Mendy's not a lot. I think I did it like twice, but Mendy's basics are to a point. Like his goalkeeping basics are a chef's kiss. You know what I mean? What do I mean by that? What I mean is, to beat him, you won't beat him with a silly shot, or he'll make a silly mistake or none of that stuff. Where when Mendy concedes a goal, which isn't very often, but when he does concede a goal, you don't ever feel that the goalkeeper could have done better. You know what I mean? That's the type of goals he concedes. You feel me? Which with a lot of the world's great keepers right now. I don't want to name them in case people come for me in the comments. You know what? It doesn't matter. But with the world's great goalkeepers currently playing, your David De Gea, your what's the Bayern goalkeeper? Forgot his name. Edison, Allison as well. Who else? Martinez. He was getting shots for the best Premier League goalkeeper last season. That's all I could think of right now. But anyway, with all these guys I just mentioned, they do get quite a few goals where you're like, goalkeeper should stop that. You know what I mean? With Mendy, that hardly ever happens. I'm not saying he never concedes, but when he does concede, it's always something where it's fair play to the goal scorer. You're like, you know what else could he have done to do it? And then the second thing about Mendy is Chelsea's defensive play is so good. Like the way they play as a unit defensively, that when a striker has a chance to go score, it's never a clear-cut open look. You know what I mean? The only goal Chelsea have conceded this season is a penalty, and I saw yesterday or a few days ago that Mendy has a 100% save rate this season. You get me? And that also goes while in part with the type of goals he faces. You know what I mean? When strikers are on goal against Chelsea, it's never a great look. And then going back to the main point, will Edouard Mendy become one of the greatest Premier League goalkeepers? If he keeps on like this and he stays at Chelsea for a long time, the answer is yes, because stats don't really talk about all these other things. Stats don't talk about what type of goals he was facing, what type of this and that. All the stats say, like right now as I'm speaking, all the stats say is he has a 100% save rate in open play. The one goal he conceded was a penalty, you know what I mean? So that's not open play, obviously. So with that in mind, I know a lot of you are thinking, should I get him for my FPL? FPL wise, or a lot of you guys that do play FPL, I think you guys will be thinking that. But FPL wise, Mendy is a good shout. Don't get me wrong, he's a good goalkeeper playing in a well-oiled machine defensively. You know what I mean? He will be picking up a lot of clean sheets because of his team, and all of that. will he get more than 15 clean sheets? I would go as far as to say he'll be somewhere around 20 clean sheets. I know that is a bit wild, but you know, the way he's moving right now and the way Chelsea play, something big would have to happen for them to stop being so good defensively. You know what I mean? Something like a fallout with the manager, the whole back line getting injured. You know, something outrageous would have to happen. But yeah, I'm thinking roughly 20 clean sheets, because last season I think the most was 15 clean sheets, and I think Mendy can get 5 more. Just looking at the way Chelsea play, you know what I mean? So back again to FPL. He is quite pricey. Personally, he's not in my team. There's other goalkeepers in there. There's other goalkeepers in there that I would rather go for above Mendy. Not because they're better, but the price to points ratio is more balanced. You know what I mean? Mendy, he's not gonna get too many bonus points as a goalkeeper. As you guys know, goalkeepers don't get much bonus points from goalkeeping. And the ones that do, they making these outrageous, crazy saves. You know what I mean? Which Mendy hardly ever has to make outrageous, crazy saves. So for me, I wouldn't go for Mendy personally. But if you do have Mendy, I'll keep him. You know what I mean? I'll keep him because he is gonna get you a whole lot of clean sheets. For this weekend though, if you don't have Mendy, they are playing Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham is without Son Heung-min, and we've seen how Tottenham play without Son Heung-min. It's only been one game without Son Heung-min, but the 3 games before he scored in 2 of them. So he is very vital to this Tottenham side and their goal scoring. But it is a London derby, so it will be interesting to see. But anyway, that's it on Edouard Mendy. And remember, this week it's game week 5. Yeah, it's game week 5. Anyway, all the best. Also, I think I should make this into a separate thing. But yeah, I got scammed into trading Antonio for Greenwood. And Greenwood got an assist, and Antonio got a red card. But anyway, please comment down below, like and subscribe, and tell me what are your thoughts on Edouard Mendy, because I've seen on Twitter there's been a lot of debate about whether or not he's a good goalkeeper. Personally, I didn't rate him as a goalkeeper. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was an alright goalkeeper, like an average goalkeeper in a good defensive team. But he is better than I thought previously, because his goalkeeper basics are so beautiful. You know what I mean? For any young goalkeepers, study Mendy's tapes. You know what I mean? Learn your goalkeeping basics as much as you can. And yeah, man. Anyway, all the best for this coming game week. And thank you for your time.